What do you think was the biggest offensive issue tonight?
We obviously didn't make shots. They pressured obviously all night long. Thybulle was obviously a pretty long defender. They were trying to force us into the paint, make the extra pass, and we kind of did that early. Didn't shoot as effective as we wanted to. We made that third quarter run, and we got really cold. And I guess a good defense like that, a good team like that, we had one chance to really put the pressure on them at the end of the third quarter. And they slowly walked us down in the fourth quarter. Moved the ball pretty well. I think we took good care of it. Just didn't knock down enough shots to give ourselves a chance down the stretch. And Joel's he's a problem down there. And when you have a chance to be a team like that on the road, you really got to put your foot on the throats. Down the stretch of that third quarter, we didn't do that.
Feel like the lead at all?
Nah, if you take away the context of these last couple of games, I play the exact same way. Just got to make shots and understand the opposition's not going to want that to happen on their home floor. And, they defend accordingly. So I think for the most part, try to keep it out of my head and just play basketball and just take the shots I normally take, play the game I normally do. There's obviously a lot of attention on it, which is well deserved for the all-time NBA record, and it's one that's been standing for 10, 11 years. So I appreciate the attention on it. It'll happen when it happens. And, you got to continue to try to win games in the process.
You mentioned Thybulle. How much of your shooting struggles were him? And it seemed like it was tough for you to get open, but it also seemed like you missed a couple open shots you would normally make.
There's 3 or 4 that I normally make, and then usually we have a defender like that that's running you around. You're very selective about the shots that you do get because their game plan is to take away, good looks. I think down the stretch of the second quarter, I got some good ones that went. Second half, probably until the last 3 minutes, I think I only got like 3 or 4 shot attempts. And that was not just him, but Joel kind of floating all around the floor, trying to take away some good looks. They were flying around on most possessions. I don't know, out of the 48 threes that we got, I bet you 40 of them were really good looks. Not just me, but everybody. So it's tough to win games if you shoot 25% on those type of shots. So just got to stick with the program, how we play basketball.
Got to the rim more in the first half, mid-range. Didn't do that as much in the second half. Do you wish you did more of that in the second half?
I mean, I watched the film, but it's mostly the attention that you get. You come off the screen, it's another body. Get around, it's another body. So it's not like it's just easy to just get those shots. You got to take what the defense gives you. And, we swung the ball around really well. JP got hot in the second half. We got decent looks spread around. And I like our chances if we get those looks night after night, knowing I'll shoot better. Our team will shoot better as a whole. Like I said, the record's cool, but it's also we created pretty good shots all night. So gotta live with that. It's not gonna go your way every night.
But you probably know that as a report that the Warriors are strongly considering resting you one day against Indiana. I know you probably never want to rest, but given 2 back-to-backs here in the next rest of the trip, would you understand if that happens? Have you talked about it? Which are you feeling on that? 2 back-to-backs here in the next.
I always want to play. It's also, understanding the situation, the big picture, and reassessing after every game how your body feels. I don't want to give too much away, but have things that you're doing regular maintenance on and understanding where we are throughout the season. So we'll make the right decision accordingly.
Do you expect to play though Monday?
we'll make the right decision accordingly.
How is your body?
Like guy, 33 years old, just played 36 tough minutes on the first leg of a road trip. So obviously the mind and the mentals are good around that. You just have to do what you need to do to get ready for games.
It said that during the bubble, it was awful because just weren't part of anything. Now you're kind of back in this fishbowl with all this attention on you again. The team's doing well. Well, the team. I just wonder what it's like to kind of be back under this kind of scrutiny of being one of the top 2 or 3 teams, expectations being higher.
It's where we're most comfortable because we love to play at this level and to truly have championship aspirations and understand what it's going to take to get there. So we understand it's a long season. The spotlight is great because you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're winning games. And whatever attention comes with that. We have a lot of experience in how to deal with that, and also our resiliency in terms of bouncing back from losses like tonight, and continuing to get better no matter what your record is. So it's fun. I enjoy every minute of it.
So talk to the guy. Wiggins has not had that kind of point. Talk to the guys that maybe weren't around the first go around to kind of say, hey, look, this is what it's going to be like every night.
You mentioned it a couple of times, but you also just encourage the little things that affect winning a playoff game, a playoff series, and a championship. So that's the biggest thing to be aware of throughout the year. There are little things when it comes to defensive effort, just high IQ plays, constant energy and effort every single night that you definitely shout out and encourage along the way. Because everybody can fall in love with, oh, he's shooting 3-ball well, or specific shooting numbers, or just anything that jumps off a stat sheet. But it's the little things that between the lines that help you, create that playoff type mentality and that dog that needs to show up in those games. So that's the only thing you really talk about throughout the year. Like you said, a split is exactly how it's supposed to go for the regular season. So maybe we'll see him in June, maybe. But yeah, I always love playing against him. You all know that.